In today's world, people are always seeking more joy, more peace, more intensity. It's as if we're all running a race with no finish line, constantly searching for that next big thrill or moment of happiness. The pressure to feel good, to be entertained, or to escape discomfort is everywhere, woven into the fabric of our daily lives. We chase pleasant experiences through our senses, believing happiness lies outside ourselves. Whether it's savoring delicious food, buying new things, or seeking out breathtaking views, we're convinced that joy is something to be found, not something to be cultivated within. This pursuit becomes a full-time job, yet it never truly satisfies. No matter how much we achieve or accumulate, the feeling of contentment slips through our fingers, leaving us wanting more. Many turn to chemicals, hoping for a shortcut to bliss or a deeper reality. Substances promise instant relief or euphoria, but the high is always temporary, and the emptiness often returns stronger than before. But the real issue is our inability to manage our own thoughts and emotions. We rarely pause to ask why we're restless, or why we feel incomplete, instead reaching for distractions or numbing agents. If you were naturally blissful, would you need a pill to feel alive? Imagine a life where peace and joy arise from within, untouched by circumstances or substances. We possess the most sophisticated mechanism, the human system, but ignore its potential. Our bodies and minds are capable of incredible balance and happiness, yet we rarely explore their true capabilities. So we look outward for solutions to an internal problem. We fill our time with distractions, hoping to fill a void that can only be addressed from within. Life itself is the greatest ecstasy, but we miss it, lost in our minds. Surrounded by beauty and connection, we're often too preoccupied to notice the simple joys unfolding around us. The present moment slips by unnoticed as we seek external jolts of pleasure. We trade real experiences for fleeting digital distractions, never quite satisfied. True joy is our birthright, not something to be found in substances. It's a state of being that emerges when we reconnect with ourselves and the world in a genuine way. Relying on external highs is simply admitting we haven't mastered our own inner world. The real adventure is learning to find fulfillment within, where the chase finally ends and true contentment begins. From birth, we're taught to control our surroundings, careers, relationships, possessions. We believe happiness comes from arranging the world to our liking. But the external world is never fully in our control. It's unpredictable and ever-changing. Placing our well-being in such volatility guarantees anxiety and disappointment. This desire for control stems from inner insecurity. The more we try to control, the more we realize how little control we have. True happiness is an inner quality, not dependent on circumstances. Joy and peace are not acquired. They are expressions of our own nature. When you're joyful, it's because you've allowed your inner pleasantness to surface. The mistake is attributing joy to external triggers, leading to endless, exhausting pursuit. The real source of joy was always within you. Chasing external perfection is a race with no finish line. Seeking happiness outside ourselves is a habit many of us fall into, often without even realizing it. We look to achievements, possessions, or the approval of others, hoping these things will finally bring us lasting joy or peace. But this constant seeking creates a cycle of suffering, a loop that is hard to escape. We identify something we want, pursue it anxiously, and tie our sense of peace and self-worth to whether or not we achieve it. If we fail, disappointment and self-doubt creep in, making us feel unworthy or incomplete. And even if we succeed, the joy is often brief, a fleeting high that quickly fades, leaving us searching for the next thing. Soon the novelty wears off, and a new anxiety arises, the fear of losing what we've gained, or the pressure to maintain it. The mind, never satisfied, immediately seeks the next goal, the next distraction, trapping us in endless desire and chronic dissatisfaction. This loop keeps us living in the future, always chasing what's next, and missing the richness of the present moment. It's a psychological trap described by sages and philosophers for millennia, a pattern that keeps us restless and unfulfilled. The endless chase is not a sign of vitality or ambition, but of an inner lack, a sense that something essential is missing within us. Trying to fill an internal void with external things is like drinking salt water to quench your thirst. The more you consume, the thirstier you become. The more you seek outside, the emptier you may feel inside, as if fulfillment is always just out of reach. Breaking this cycle means turning inward, gently exploring who you are beneath the layers of wanting and striving. True fulfillment isn't found out there in the world. It's discovered at your very core, in the quiet acceptance of yourself. The search ends when you realize the treasure you've been seeking has always been within you, waiting to be noticed. When external seeking fails, many turn to drugs for instant bliss. These substances can offer powerful temporary experiences, but at a cost. They hijack your system, creating artificial states that must be paid back. Over time, reliance on chemicals dulls your natural joy and clarity. Life without the substance feels grey, leading to dependency. Bad trips can leave lasting psychological scars. These experiences don't lead to lasting transformation, they're borrowed highs. True growth is about stable inner transformation, not fleeting chemical ecstasy. Real bliss is cultivated, not consumed. For millennia, yogis and mystics chose a different path, mastering the inside, not the outside. They realized your experience of life depends on your inner state, not external events. Turning inward, they discovered the human system holds the potential for boundless joy and ecstasy. Bliss is not achieved, it's your natural state, hidden beneath layers of mental clutter. The yogic path is about removing obstacles, not adding anything new. It's a process of cleaning the inner house so your true nature shines. This inward turn is true empowerment, taking responsibility for your experience. You become the creator of your own inner weather. Yogis developed powerful tools, inner engineering, to make this transformation accessible. These are technologies for well-being, not beliefs. The key to inner transformation is developing awareness, a sixth sense. Unlike the five senses, awareness lets you perceive your inner world. Most people are lost in their thoughts and emotions, identified with every mood. The yogic process creates space between the observer and the observed. Through meditation, you learn to watch your mind without judgment. You realize you are not your thoughts, you are the one aware of them. This is the beginning of true freedom and control, not over the world, but over yourself. With awareness, you can choose your response instead of reacting compulsively. You cultivate inner pleasantness, regardless of external chaos. This is real power and intelligence, using awareness to navigate your own consciousness. As awareness grows, you perceive life's subtler dimensions. Life becomes a joyful dance, not a psychological struggle. Comparing inner technology to outer chemistry, the difference is clear. Chemicals offer fleeting, unpredictable highs and foster dependence. Inner engineering is about mastering your own system, building lasting joy from within. The joy that arises is stable, earned, and under your control. As you become more aware, every aspect of your life improves: relationships, work, health. The chemical path often leads to withdrawal and decline. Inner technology builds you up, chemicals break you down. The goal isn't just a blissful experience, but to become a blissful being. Chemicals can't change your nature. Inner work can. Why settle for a drop of pleasure when you can become an ocean of ecstasy? The real thing is within you, don't chase imitations. You don't have to reinvent the wheel to begin this journey inward. Ancient sciences of self-transformation are available in modern formats. Vipassana meditation and inner engineering are two powerful, accessible programs. Vipassana teaches you to observe your body and mind, breaking old patterns and cultivating equanimity. Inner engineering combines yoga, breath, and meditation for daily well-being. These programs offer practical tools, not beliefs. Experiment and see the results yourself. Whether you choose a retreat or a daily practice, the key is to take a concrete step. Move from seeking happiness to creating it from within. On the inner journey, a guide, a guru, can be invaluable. In a world filled with information and distractions, having someone who has already walked the path can make all the difference. A guru is not just a teacher, but a living example, someone who embodies the wisdom and clarity you seek. A guru isn't a preacher, but someone who's walked the path and offers tools for your liberation. They don't demand blind faith, but encourage you to question, to explore, and to discover your own truth. Their role is to empower you to find freedom within yourself, not to create dependence. Today, these teachings are more accessible than ever through organizations and online resources. The digital age has opened doors for seekers everywhere, allowing anyone to connect with authentic wisdom no matter where they live. You can learn from teachers across the world, join virtual communities, and access guided practices at your own pace. Still, discernment is crucial. A true guru empowers you, not controls you. With so much information available, it's important to choose your sources wisely. A genuine teacher will always encourage your independence and growth, never ask for unquestioning obedience, and will help you develop your own understanding. Look for logical, scientific processes that foster freedom and responsibility. The best teachings are those that can be experienced and verified by you, not just accepted on faith. Practices rooted in reason and personal experience help you grow stronger and more self-reliant. If you can't find a teacher or attend a program, start with simple practices and online resources. There are countless ways to begin. Guided meditations, yoga videos, and mindfulness exercises are all at your fingertips. Even small steps can lead to profound changes over time. Practice awareness in daily life. Learn about your mind, and take small steps inward. Notice your thoughts, your emotions, and your reactions. Journaling, mindful breathing, and moments of quiet reflection can help you deepen your understanding of yourself. The sincerity of your seeking matters most. It's your genuine intention and openness that will guide you, even more than any technique or teacher. When you approach your journey with honesty and humility, you invite real transformation. The journey is yours, but guidance can light the way. A guru, or even a wise friend, can help illuminate the path ahead, offering support and encouragement when you need it most. Begin where you are, and let your own experience be the proof. Trust your process, and remember that every step, no matter how small, is meaningful. The path to inner joy is open to all who are willing to walk it. With sincerity, discernment, and a willingness to learn, anyone can embark on this journey and discover the light within.